Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and or good night. This is Genshin Impact English lesson number 44. We are starting Liyue, Act 3, Part 1. How I got to AR 31, you may ask? I took my time. I didn't do anything too special. This gameplay mirrors what casual players should do in a more pleasurable way to enjoy the story. It took me about 2 to 3 weeks to AR 31, such as doing dailies, the battle pass, but really mostly finding the Shrine of Death's treasure and keys in Mondstadt and Liyue. Because if you find and pass the domains first and rewarded the Shrine of Death's keys, in that process, those domains may reveal what you may need to farm for your future characters. Most importantly, Traveler. With that in mind, I'm AR 31, which means I pass Ascension 3, relatively easy to pass for most beginning players, and allows players to upgrade characters to level 60. Why you should do Ascension 3 during Liyue Act 3? Sure, there's a lot of things, but specifically around Ascension 3 is where early signs of luck occur, such as finding mint. And what this means along your journey now, when you make some wishes, you can get better characters and or 4-star constellations, maybe also some 4-star artifacts. Too bad I don't have any Natlan characters early. Oh dear. Well, we're just gonna do the old school way. And old school, it just means doing something very traditional, doing things how they were used to, how they were started or originated from. Old school being before Natlan, you could only climb like this. New school way being you could be saloning and skate up this rocky hill. Ether, could you climb any faster? Almost there. Okay, you don't have to see me climb. This is ridiculous. You go up here and then this happens.
Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber! This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide. Doesn't know where the way to the Jade Chamber is. Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do.
Sensible adjective, it makes sense to do something.
Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
I always love doing this one just because of the intriguing floating things you could do to get up there. Sometimes... Oh boy. Well, I guess I could use sucrose.
I'm on the case.
I don't want to climb again and resonate with an ML. But yeah, to get to the Jade Chamber, let me just try to make sure I got the right people here. Yeah, Sucrose or Lynette are fine. Lynette is a permanent character.
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy.
You might understand what that means, of course, but a lot in English or British English, when you see something that you don't quite understand, like an object, you say thingy. It's very popular to do that in conversations sometimes. And of course, the context here is we see something that looks very strange and we don't know what to make of it. It's a thingy. A variation of thingy could be whatchamacallit, which is an Americanism of this variation. As an example, like my dad would sometimes say to me, "Oh, can you give me the whatchamacallit so we could switch the channel?" You mean the remote, Dad? Dad? Yes.
Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must be the way.
Yep. And then we have to use our Anemo skills on that spiral thing. Very dangerous route. Whoever designed these floating platforms, we have to talk to the Adepte and Ningguang about this. I'm gonna file a complaint. And, oh, shoot. Yeah, sometimes Lynette... Why did I choose Lynette? Oh, whatever. I'm waiting for this cooldown. Yay! You want to do exactly something like that. Use a Nemo Traveler. And we're gonna fly over here. Oh, yeah, we have to... Oh, and I had to do this again because I did not get the right altitude. I'm having a lot of issues here. Alright, let's do it one more time. Come on, Lynette. Come on, baby. Yay! And we got treasure.
Huh? It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go. Huh? Why?
The way up shouldn't be a secret.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right? Alright, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Paimon has a new idea. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista?
Do you really hate me that much?
No. Paimon may have just forgotten to think about the safety measures.
You go in it, Paimon. Let's test the theory out.
Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Remember to get your treasure.
Piece of
Yay!
cake.
Exquisite chest. Exquisite. Exquisite. Yes. Sometimes I say that word wrong, so not all English speakers are very properly said on many things. Do know that. Exquisite. Though, as a character, Lynette is very exquisite in her clothing. Very nice dress. Very stylish. And then, because you're here too, and I'm here too, there's another treasure that I think you should get. There is a Sealy around here. Right over there. Yay, hi Sealy, take me to my treasure. We're gonna follow it, and to be honest, I'm gonna spoil it for you. It might kill you. So yep, get your Geo character. I need to get my Traveler. This is why I resonated him with Geo. If you're lacking Geo. Unleash Geo on the stupid pillar. And then, yep, there is a long path here. Don't fall! Really don't fall. And then over here, oh, shoot. Yeah, so then over here you want to use your Geo Traveler. Do that. Go up and then jump or use Kaya, because he's tall. And get your Sigil. And then if you follow it more, the Sealy just kind of went past us and under us. Just kind of right below over here, right where my perspective is. Drop down. Yep, that's the Sealy. And then yay, we made it, and that is one of them. And then yay, treasure. I need that EXP.
Quite the find.
And yes, fine enhancement ores. You definitely need a lot of those early. I think I'm going to do the last one a little later. But yeah, you could definitely find a walkthrough ages ago on that one. And then we're going to go to this location. Hop over. What a lovely view. Hello, fellows. Don't mind the landing. And cha! Let's see what he says about that.
Halt!
Yeah, I knew it.
Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What are you talking about? Where We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us.
Maybe that's not the case.
Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come. Line them up and knock them down.
Light him up and knock him down. I mean, you kind of get that meaning over there. We're gonna fight these guys.
Come a little closer. Blitz. Adventure time!
Yeah, and then in this fight, you fight waves of them. So this is like the first round. I recommend you get your Pyro and Electro, like Ben and Lisa, unless you have anyone better, use them. And yes, of course, in case this ever happens, you might have to jump down and beat that one bad guy. Very annoying, but yep. Come on, Kaya. Let's get back up to the fight.
Freeze!
Oh, come on, get him! Yay!
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Coaching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you?
We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you?
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Oh,
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing.
That was... Huh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance, or at least to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Alright now, so sanctimonious adjective is mostly used to describe someone who acts morally superior or righteous to impress others while being very hypocritical. This word isn't entirely conversational. You might see it in articles such as seeing, a sentence that is like, as an example, the sanctimonious remarks he made about the environment fell flat when people realized he also invests in gas companies. The main use of this word is really to point out a hypocrisy. In summary, the Adepti are so righteous and arrogant, almost saying that she and Ningguang's forces is much smarter than the Adepti.
Huh?
You are mortals and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work.
Citizenry, yes, I know that may be a weird word. It means the citizens of a place regarded collectively. A very formal word of just saying people, the people of New York, as an example, instead of the citizenry of New York.
Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing?
Condescension, noun, meaning an attitude of patronizing superiority, really just disdain, like how you have disdain for someone. Having condescension for someone is just worse. So Kashin is a very interesting character. She's not so against the gods and not so against the people because she's a character who believes that Liyue's fate should be handled by humans, arguing that they are capable of achieving great things without divine intervention. But because of the reliance or over-reliance of Rex Lapis, the over-reliance had made Liyue's people lazy or passive.
Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, traveler. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year.
Packed to the gills all the way till next year, that doesn't really stem from anything real, but it's normal to say that someone's schedule is so packed or so busy until next year. She's only available next year.
The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
A mercantile crop meaning that it is an agricultural product by the farmer to the merchandiser. Famous examples: Tabasco, cotton, sugar, tea, coffee.
Favor? But... Wait, that's right! Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and... well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night! Sugar-frosted slime! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift? Nope! But Paimon's sure that we just need to make it with some boom shakalaka.
Yep, we need another boom shakalaka. Something spicy or special.
Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
That's another common phrase. Neither will wait for our riches. We will not wait for our money or wealth. We're gonna take action and make some Mora. Can you imagine a Wheel of Fortune with Mora? I would love that in Genshin. We're gonna finish the last few of the tasks. Pretty much right after that, I'm gonna show you where to go. Just go around over here. Ow, that hurt. And I'm running away from that thing that's going to punch me. Yikes! Run away, Lisa. Run away, Bennett. Oh, it's still running after me. Shoot. Get out of range, get out of range. Come on, come on. And if that's not worse,
Ooh,
oh boy.
Look at that slime. It looks crystal
Too many
clear.
enemies. By God.
Very delicious.
Oh yeah, so we need to defeat this slime.
That's the one.
Come on. Yeah, and booyah. And then we gotta search for the last two, which is up around this river.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
Oh no, we need to save him! Bad treasure hoarders, very
There's
bad,
no end to
bad.
this.
And yay, we found the key. We gotta free this guy.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders, when their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Rearrange my face. Over here, he's just alluding that they would beat him up when he didn't cooperate. And were like, you know what, we're just gonna freaking beat you up.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry, I will compensate you both.
Yay, he
Don't
gives us
say that.
money.
I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Knickknacks slain for saying other things. Great example. We sell kids' toys, ice creams, other knickknacks. Because in a real life context, there's many stores that are like that universally. Knickknacks being, you know, an extra comic book for getting a candy.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations. Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Great! Paimon's sugar-frosted slime now comes in a beautiful package.
And that's our English lesson for today. I'll see you on the next one, and thanks for watching. We'll continue to Liyue Act 3, Part 2, English Lesson 45 by Au revoir, 再见.
Yawning without covering your mouth. Uncouth.